Yeah.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's Albert's One Boy here, along with Creepers Plays Minecraft on Farming Simulator 2015. Got a couple different things. As you can see, I've got a different tractor pulling a different tipper trailer. This is the John Deere 9400. Creepers got, give me 1 second, let's shut off. We'll go into shop and garage menu. We've got John Deere multi-seater.
Which we had to fix.
Yeah, we had to fix it because the guy that did the mod, for some reason, did not have it where you could raise and lower the seeder. Capacity was set at 480,000 liters, which if you filled all the way up, even if you filled halfway up, because you couldn't raise or lower it, you couldn't move. I had Case IH 620 hooked up to it, 620 horsepower. You only need 560. Had the New Holland T9 565 hooked up to it, still could not move it. Got a Genovese trailer for John Deere 645 head. Got a 645 FD cutter head. John Deere S680 crawler combine. I don't know if we had this last. I think we had that the last time. The Kenworth tow truck. We have a Case IH Patriot 3230 sprayer. Supposedly the same working width as the John Deere at 40 meters. When it unfolds, it looks a little smaller than 40 meters. Capacity's about half, but it's a good smaller sprayer.
Yeah, it still does the fields in
For
amount of passes, so.
Yeah. And it's a good smaller sprayer for some of the smaller fields that you have a tighter turn because it, like I said, it says it's 40
This
meters.
tractor isn't very good for those smaller fields.
It says it's a 40 meter working width, but it doesn't really look like it is.
Oh yeah, I'm getting ping lag.
We've got a Case IH 9190, which is Creepers.
My brand new toy.
Doesn't tell you any of the information, but I'm pretty sure it's around the same horsepower as the 9400, considering they're roughly around the same model years. Case IH is actually cheaper than the John Deere. John Deere's 425 horsepower, so we're figuring you're probably in the 400 to 500 horsepower range with the Case IH. We got a John Deere 2440 tipper or forge wagon trailer. Requires 250 horsepower. It's a 40,000 liter capacity. We got some chickens now. Got a mobile fuel tank. Have a Husqvarna chainsaw because Creeper got stuck in a tree yesterday while we were on here goofing off with ATVs. Which I think y'all saw, Can-Am ATVs. He goes, jumps off the mountain, gets stuck in a tree. We've got the Lieber L538 and Universal Bucket now. We also have the Bandit 750, which is what I'm towing at the current moment. Got Quadtrac 620 pulling the multi-seater.
Yeah, cedar. I know English.
And we've got the Krone Big L500. And interesting thing Creeper was talking about, he's watching a guy on YouTube. Don't know the guy's name. Don't really care, honestly. I'd probably watch his stuff if I knew who it was, but just to see how he's doing his series.
Well, he does all modded, like their maps. Like Thornton Farm is a special map.
It probably does the crap, what is it called? The challenge thing or whatever it is. But Creeper said he had the Krone Big M500, which we might have to see if we can find that mod.
I mean, it looks like a nice mower, because I'm pretty
take
sure
a
they
look.
can mow more than the Big L can, too.
Yeah.
In terms of width.
And Creeper said it looked like it had the same width on the front, but instead of the forage wagon on the back, it was another mower deck on the back.
2 mower decks, yeah.
Yeah, well, a double mower deck, basically, extra wide. As you can see, we don't have the classic tipper wagons anymore. We'll pop in tipper.
Oh man, they didn't get to see me drive the seeder back. This old tiny little sower back on the back of my tractor.
Yeah. We got rid of the little grain trailers. We got rid of the little front end loader. And we got rid of the little Pottinger Vitasim.
Should have seen that on the back of this 9190.
Creeper put it on the back of the Case IH 9190. That thing barely fits. That barely goes outside of the wheelbase. I mean, we're talking about from the inside of the first wheel on the back to the inside of the first of the inner left wheel to the inner right wheel. It fit inside that wheelbase. It didn't go past that. That thing is just, it's dinky. So, right now what I'm doing, we're pulling,
dude, even the cultivator looks small there in the back of this thing.
Yeah. Delivering 13,899 liters a week to the shipping office because they are currently paying $2,251 per ton times 1.9 for the next 23 hours. So,
which, as you can see, is going to be snowing.
Yeah, and it's been snowing since what, 6 a.m. in game?
Yeah, about.
Roughly. Because we had started spraying field 24 and 29 when it started snowing.
Yep. Good thing we're not trying to harvest.
I know. That's a good thing. So.
Good thing our whole episode is not planned around, hey, let's go harvest the fields. Which, I mean,
that was last episode. Because it was harvesting, and more harvesting.
We harvested off screen twice, too. Just.
Yeah. We did a bunch of work off screen, off episode. Some of it working, messing with some different mods, trying to see how they would work in with the series. Did some work with helicopter mods.
Ha, nope.
That tells you what I think of it. One was somewhat nice. Hey, give me a second because I wanted to get off that bridge so you could, in case you got called up, you could get by. Since I do only do 26 and you do 38, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, here comes Creeper in his Case IH. So.
I don't know where I'm going. So.
You missed your turn.
I don't care.
Yeah, he sat there, he's like, yay, I found me a new drive around toy.
Yeah.
So.
And it does not slow down going up and over from the shop to the yard.
Yeah.
Great. What were you hauling up there? Because I came riding under.
Earlier I was on the Can-Am pulling the head up. And I literally
comment of, does that thing not slow down?
Yeah. He stops. I'm at almost to the top of the hill. I started picking up some speed, 7-8 miles an hour. after crawling up it for the most way at 1 mile an hour. What is my volume set on? God, I gotta turn my volume down. And somebody's getting moved because I'm tired of hearing his white noise while I'm trying to record. So, and I think everybody just saw that happen. Because the recording window overlaps the TeamSpeak window at times.
Alright, let's see if we can't get another example of this thing not slowing down up this hill. Because it didn't the last time.
Yeah, well, my ping's kind of being stupid right now and going all over the place, and I cannot turn.
So is mine, dude.
And now I'm turning too much. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't slow down at all except for when I lagged. I need to get back up to 19 and finish up there.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get started on sowing the fields, so after I get the combine part.
I love this horn.
That's right, this doesn't have a... Yeah, we got rid of both of the Fliegel bulls. We were going to buy an Fliegel ass, but we didn't have enough money, so... Okay. 3.5 hours worth of snow. Yay!
It's gonna snow all day in game, dude.
Probably.
Legitimately look at the forecast. I've seen this coming for like legitimately the past 2 IRL days too. Because we haven't been on here much enough to do much with it and let the world time progress.
This is my S680. It's not as nice as the case or the New Holland, but not quite as big either, but she's nice nonetheless. We're going to get her back in and let her back out a little bit. She is treaded. The mod we got that this is from has
I'm all red, so
3 of them.
If you couldn't tell, I'm a red boy.
Well,
that's all I use. Except New Holland. I guess I used a lot of New Holland.
Yeah. Well, considering literally like half a mile from my house, there's a John Deere dealership. Well, they're a used dealer of John Deere equipment. The actual John Deere dealership, there's one, I think. There's one somewhere around 12 to 15 miles northwest. There's one about 15, 20 miles south. Then there's one an hour to the northeast of me. All 3 of them the same company. And it was the company I worked for. Yeah, the mod pack actually for the JDS 680. You have a single wheel, the crawler, and the dual wheel. All the same price, $370,000.
Part of my thing is everybody is around me. People who farm, my dad, my family, all grew up on case machines.
Well,
or international.
The farmers in my family all used Farmall, Case, Deere. It's whatever
Farmall.
it's whatever was technically cheapest at the time they needed to buy it. So it was the farmers in my family had a hodgepodge of stuff. So I kind of wish I had played Powerball yesterday and was the one lucky ticket to hit. But no, somebody in New Hampshire won. Whoever that is, lucky bastard.
Fuck you.
Yeah, this is the multi-seater. That thing
Pain in the
is
ass when we first got it.
huge. And this is actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's raised up. Yeah, that's actually in the raised position. So let me hop back out. And as you can see, crap's still in the ground. So we were going to try to mess around with it a little bit more and see if we could fix that. But we figured since we lowered the capacity and made it so you could raise and lower it, we figured the wheels might not be animated, and we don't have enough knowledge to fix that because we're not modelers. But we know enough about XML files that we can go in and adjust what we need to make it work.
And because of the snow, follow me won't see a person in front of you.
Yay! Another reason why to get rid of it.
I don't mind follow me though, because it comes in handy other times. I have to keep jumping back and forth between these two wheels. If the sprayer would stop pulling to the right though, that would be great. I'm literally, no matter what I do, I'm turning right basically. This snow is not helping. Oh my god, piss off.
Yeah. Nice thing, the funny thing with this trailer, or not trailer, but the sower, it will sling. It will drift itself around the corner.
Well, I need to park this and then I need to go eat, so
Alright.
I might just leave it on the top of this hill because I go. Oh, it's crawling up the hill. I'll just leave my tractor out there by 19 and I'll get it when I come back.
Okay.
Sprayer's parked in front of the shed.
Alright. Well, I'm going to get the planting. Maybe. Oh, thank you, CenturyLink. Really? What is that showing? 300 plus millisecond, plus or minus 300. Now it drops again. But yeah, had we not adjusted this, when I went to move from the seed pallet, you would have never seen me move. I would have never gotten this budged. Oh, I gotta go out further and make my turn. And my game is lagging still. My phone being stupid and downloading anything? No. Laptop? No, but let's update that so we can take a look, see how stupid my internet service provider's being right now. They're not showing too stupid. That don't mean anything. Okay, why are we being stuck? And see, this is what we're talking about with it. I'm supposedly raised. There I am lowered. You really can't tell much of a difference. I missed the spot. I think I missed the spot. Yep, I missed the spot. And my ping is going up again. Because of the snow in game, I can't tell where any frickin' thing is. Between that and having to play in frickin' windowed mode on a 32-inch wide big screen TV, because the program don't like to work, and the other program that likes to record in full screen doesn't like to upload. Well, y'all might only get to see one field get done with this, but y'all seen us playing enough fields, so there shouldn't be anything that you really miss. And yes, I know I don't know that field. So I will actually go down this again, get this side. See if we can find that one spot, and we'll get it before calling this an episode. Hey, at least my internet service provider's not doing as bad as level 3. Level 3 to their own network has just hit critical latency with 37 milliseconds and a packet loss of 12.5%. So, anyway, kill the power on that for real quick. So, as you see, we got some nice toys. Tried to have some nicer ones, like there was a helicopter mod we were looking at. Had two. One's it looks Russian. And it's supposed to be able to lift and fly 20 tons. So basically, I could have pulled the 620, drove the 620 into it, lifted the gate, closed the doors, took off, flew the 620 anywhere on the map. Well, you could get into it, start it up, couldn't fly. You can't go anywhere. Excuse me for the yawn. Single player. I was able to fly it around, no problem. Loaded a vehicle into it, flew it around, no problem. Went to get the vehicle out. Couldn't get the vehicle out. Couldn't get the went to try to fly it. It didn't want to fly. So actually, I need to see if that's still in my thing. But I had second little one. That was a smaller than Kiowa. I'm trying to remember what the real small, was it the Iroquois? The little funky ones? It looked like an old Bell helicopter from Korea. But it had a tank and a sprayer bar on it, so you could use it to spray your fields. And also it was definitely something else. Trying to get them to work, and they would not work. It was a bad experience. That's why we're a couple days between videos. But anyway, hope y'all had fun looking at our new toys. Excuse me, seeing them in action and all. We might pick up with another episode here shortly. Don't know. Probably find out from Creeper when he gets back. Until then, hope y'all had a good one. Bye. And that's the wrong button, but oh well. Have a good one.